All right, we're doing this for everybody that just picked this up and want to know how to put this together in 5 minutes. So come over here, let's do it. All right, so the first thing you want to understand that it all comes together just like this. You got to put the wheels on, steering wheel, seat, side mirrors, and everything. This is the way it comes. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to hook up your battery and charge it up. All right, you're just going to hook it up to the wall right here. And you're going to go ahead and plug it up, and let's get that charging. That's the first thing we're going to do. Now let's look at the materials and supplies and parts we're going to need in order to do the job. All right, so this is everything that you're going to need. This is all the parts along with the tools that you're going to need to do the job. All right, so the first thing we got is the steering wheel. All right, and within the steering wheel, it's going to come here. Of course, batteries are not included, AA batteries. All right, this is the shaft that's going to go into the steering wheel column in order for it to stay in place. So make sure you keep up with this bolt and this that screw there. All right, you got the side mirrors, left and right, and you got the actual nuts that go on the back of them. That's going to keep them in place. You got the MP3 cord. All right, you got the washer and nut. I'm going to show you what these are a little bit later, but it's going to be going into the wheels. All right, you're going to be having these rear wheels, 2 of them. How you know it's a rear wheel? It's going to say rear wheel. It's going to have this, you know, like little gear shaft sticking out of it. 2 of them. They look the exact same. We got these hub caps, 4 of them, chromed out. Nice addition for that Chevy. Bow tie. We got the front wheels. How we know it's the front wheels? It's going to say front wheel. And it's the way it's going to look. It's 2 of them. And we got the seat. That's everything as far as the parts. Let's go ahead and go to the tools. Very, very simple for the tools. All right. So the first thing you're going to want to have preferred is a drill. All right. Phillips head. If you ain't got it, no worries. Just as quick, go ahead and bring that old school Phillips head out and the flathead. Once you got that, we're good to go. So let's go ahead and put it together. Alright, so the first thing what we're going to do is we're going to put these wheels on. Alright, remember we got rear wheel and we got the front wheel. Okay, so the way this is going to work is you're going to actually have, let's put this to the side so you can see, you're going to have this lock cotter pin, then you're going to have the washer, and then there's actually going to be no washer here for the rear. All right, now let's go to the front. Let me show you how the front is set up. Okay, you're going to have a cotter pin, a washer, and another cotter pin. So 2 cotter pins, well, 1 cotter pin for the front, 2 washers, and then for the rear it's going to be 1 cotter pin and 1 washer. All right, now listen closely when we actually put this on, because you want to understand that you're going to have 1 washer in the back of the wheel, then you're going to have the wheel on, then you're going to have the washer on top of this wheel shaft, and then the cotter pin. No problem, I'm about to show you. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually first take out this cotter pin. Let's take out the cotter pin. All right. And I'm just going to place it right there. And then I'm going to remove the washer. All right, remember, just 2 washers. I'm going to place it on the ground. And what I'm going to do is, where it actually has the letter front wheel, I'm going to put that on top of the shaft. Now remember, we're going to have the washer already on the shaft. And now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to place the wheel the shaft. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to take the washer. I'm going to place over here, and then the cotter pin I'm going to place in that little hole. All right. Find that little hole. Find that little hole, and there. All right, so that's it. It's actually already attached. Alright, let's go to the rear. Alright, the same thing, but we do not have 2 washers. We have only 1 washer. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the cotter pin again. I'll remove the cotter pin. I'm going to place it down. Okay? The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the washer that's in the rear differential. I might have made that up, but it's in the rear differential. And I'm going to take the side where it says rear wheel, and I'm going to place it right here in this gear. Now here's the thing about this. You might have to adjust this shaft at the bottom. Let me show you. You might have to adjust the shaft at the bottom and push it up. You see that? And push it up in order to get more room, in order to put the washer on up top and the cotter pin in the hole. Okay, where's that hole? I'm just trying to find the hole. Okay. All right, cool. So that's it. So that's how this works as far as actually putting the wheels on. Now I'm going to do the other side, which is going to be the exact same thing. And remember, if you can't get it in, just move the shaft just a little bit. Just move the shaft, and you should be able to get it in. All right? All right. What I wanted to do is I wanted to show you, even if you got all 3 on and it come down to this last shaft or the shaft before that, and you having an issue with having enough of the shaft sticking out, what you want to do is you want to come up from the bottom with it on the side. You want to push the shaft up. You can just push the shaft up, or you can push it up from here. All right. And then what you're going to do is you're going to have enough room up here. This is only if you have an issue with the shaft not being all the way exposed in the hole in there. So you're going to take that washer and put it up top. Go take the cotter pin and push down. Let him push down. Get into that hole. Push down. Get into that hole. And let's get it in there. Hold up. Alright, we got it in there. That's it for the wheels. Let's go ahead and put these hubcaps on. And the way you put the hubcaps on, you just take one at a time. And they're going to have these little latches in there. And go ahead and just clip them in place. Do that for all 4. Then we'll start working on the side mirrors. Side mirrors. I'm gonna do the side mirrors real quick. Alright, so let's go to the side mirrors. The side mirrors are pretty simple here. You're gonna know which side. This is gonna be the driver's side. You're gonna have this bolt here, and you're gonna have this nut at the bottom. You're gonna take this, put it at the bottom here, and then just because everybody doesn't have a power drill, I'm going to go ahead and old school it. It ain't going to take nothing but a second. And I'm just going to screw it in. Alright. Just going to hold it with your finger at the bottom there. Alright. Then you're just going to do the other side. Same thing. And just put it in the hole. And take this side here. Put it at the bottom. See how we can get that in there. Let's get it in there. Make sure it's in there. I'm just gonna hold it again. You're gonna tighten it. So we got the side mirrors on, the wheels. Now it's starting to come together. All right, let's move on to this right here. All right, just the last step. First thing what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the steering wheel. We're going to take that shaft I was telling you about, right? This more so we're gonna lock it in place. And the way this is gonna work is, you can't just put it on there without putting the shaft in there, or the wheel won't turn because they don't have anything to keep it in place. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna first put the steering wheel into the steering column, okay? All right, we're gonna make sure the wheel is lined up. All right, so we're under the undercarriage right now. Now this is the steering shaft, right? All right, so check this out. If it's down here, that means you're gonna have left leverage up there. So what you wanna do is you wanna make sure you push this all the way up. All right, and you wanna make sure that you flip it over. Okay, and you see how the shaft is either gonna go up or down, up or down. What we're gonna be doing is, when we put the steering wheel on, the ideal is for this to go in here so it allows for it to turn. Okay, that makes sense? Got it. So the thing is, we're gonna take the steering wheel, we're gonna make sure that the wheels are aligned, that they straight. Steering wheel is straight, we're gonna put it on. Okay? And now, on the left side, or on the driver's side, open this door up. We're gonna take this screw, we're gonna put it in there and make sure that you push up on it. So the shaft, let's see if we can get it closer in there and see if you can see the hole in there. You see that? Yeah, come down a little bit low. Right there, a little bit higher. All right, you see how you can see all the way through? Check my finger out. Yeah, you see that? You wanna make sure that that's where you're gonna put this through. So you're gonna put it through. See if we can get it in the hole. What you got? Just make sure it all lined up. Wheels lined up, everything lined up. Okay. All right, so we got it through right here. All right. Now we're gonna take this nut, put it on the other side, and make sure it's in there. I'm gonna hold it with this finger right here, and I'm gonna take my Phillips head, and I'm just gonna screw it up, just tighten it. That's it. Come in closer, so the light can see. Yeah, that's it. You see I'm holding it one end with my other finger and tighten it. Sorry y'all, but this is what I'm actually gonna just hit the power drill for you. I got it on low so it ain't gonna damage nothing. Alright, good enough for government work. Alright, the last step. Take these AA batteries, put them in. Here, here, put the steering horn back up, just like that. Alright, then you got your spot for your little MP. Alright, let's go ahead and hook up the battery to the actual power source. And that's just going to be a simple direct connect, just like this. Simple. Yeah, here we go. Alright. Okay. And we're going to take this seat and put the seat on top. Seat on top like this. And we're going to just take our little flat head, lock it into place so it ain't going nowhere. Oh, my bad. My bad. Let's just has to actually first go up here, like this little piece right here, just to go in first. Let's see if I can do it without it. This piece first has to go in here. Then take it at the bottom, then you lock it. And that's it. And that's camp upside. upset because I've been taking forever. But this is the power button to actually get it started. And this is the gas. That's for reverse, down, to go forward. Alright. And you have your button here. And you're starting up. Side mirrors, everything's good to go. But it also has lights. I'll show all that. That's it. Because we're gonna show a video. 2 years in the game. He's happy. It's all rolling. He haven't quite figured it out, but he'll be able to get it. Silverado, 2015, a bow tie. 2 years being in this world. Happy birthday, little homie.